It's Brendan. Friday evening at my mom's house for dinner, so we're working on her computer, trying to figure out a Mac. Today's question is, how do you reconcile teaching in a different way than you've been taught? And I've loved the vlogs that have been going on today, this week. I love some of them are trying desperately not to teach like the teachers who taught them growing up. And some are using some of their best teachers as inspiration. And I love that. And I don't remember being taught, I was always kind of the smart kid, and I spent most of my time in class reading if I wasn't talking back to teachers. So I don't remember being taught. But I do know during my first couple of years teaching, I taught the traditional teacher way. I put my kids in rows. I stood at the board and I wrote on the chalk. Hey, yeah, it's me again. I don't know why my mom's computer got cut off, but I got the iPad. I'm like, the iPad. So I was saying, my first year, I had actually put tape around the kids' desks, around the feet of their desks, so they'd know where to put the feet of the desk, so they wouldn't move in the classroom. And that didn't work at all. The students were, you know how students are. They move closer and closer to you. You don't even notice it. By the end of the period, you're like, dude, why are you guys like 3 inches away from me? But that's the way it worked. I had my kids in rows. I taught at the board, and then I moved. I moved to Kentucky. I started teaching in 8th grade, and I started teaching a connected math program, which I like as a program. I think it's a really excellent program. It's a nice inquiry-based program, and the students learn. They do some interesting problems, but as I was taught it, you have to put in as much time in the summary and the writing, the reflection part, as you do on the practice part, and that's the part that most teachers give up on. They run out of time and they want to stop, and they cut out the whole summary part. They cut out the writing part, and that just ruins the program for them, because it's like, okay, here's a problem, solve the problem. Kids work really hard, they solve the problem, boom, go on to the next one. Well, in traditional math teaching, that's the way we did it, but it doesn't work that well. And it's really even worse in these inquiry-based problems, because you're not even getting a bunch of practice problems. You're not naming the problems or anything like that. And at least in traditional math, you name the problem, you have them do the problem, they go, this is how you do it, that's the problem. In inquiry-based math, they come to a problem, they solve the problem, and then you're supposed to talk about it, dialogue with your friends, share it with each other, share it with the whole class, and then reflect on it at the end. And that's where the learning comes in. The students start making sense of what they did by talking it amongst themselves. Oh, you did this on this way and it worked better, and I did it this way and it worked better, or worked worse, or look, you did it this way, but we got the same answer, and so maybe they are the same thing. The concept's the same, but there's different ways of doing it. So that's the important part. And then they sit and reflect on it. They write about it, and they have to put it in their own words so that they understand it. So you're taking a problem solving and you're generalizing it, and then you're putting it into your own words, and that's where the learning comes. So I don't worry about reconciling the way I teach with the way I was taught, because I've done it both ways, and this way is better for the students. It's not faster all the time, but it's better. So, thank you for listening. Have a great day.